Breaking right now, we have a situation where Fox News is effectively begging for forgiveness from none other than Donald Trump. It's like everyone's there begging for forgiveness all of a sudden. I guess that's what happens, you know. When someone's shot at, and they survive, you're going to have a hard time shooting them twice, right, Rupert Murdoch? Right, everyone at Fox News? So this is what is happening as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, Fox News is giving a big, giant wet kiss to Donald Trump in hopes that somehow they might be able to win him back. But I don't think they're going to have a ton of luck. I really don't. I want you to consider what is going on in terms of this white flag that they're waving to Donald Trump. First of all, remember who was on stage last night. Remember who the vice presidential pick for the next vice president of the United States of America and the heir apparent to MAGA, that would be JD Vance. And JD Vance was not in any way, shape, or form the pick of Rupert Murdoch and Fox News. In fact, they wanted Ron DeSantis. They wanted Nikki Haley. They wanted anybody but JD Vance. And so Don Jr., he wanted JD Vance. Elon Musk, he wanted JD Vance. Peter Thiel, he wanted JD Vance, the guy who used to work for him. And Rupert Murdoch lost that battle. And he knows it. So guess what he's doing? He's showing up there at the RNC. The word on the street is there he was in the same room with none other than Tucker Carlson, whom he's also trying to kiss the ring of right about now. It's actually kind of funny. So Tucker has positioned himself so well. You know, he's right next to Trump at all of these events. The first night there he was seated in the same box with the family and Donald Trump. And so Rupert Murdoch, owner of the Wall Street Journal and Fox News, is thinking, what do I do now? Well, why not just throw a big, giant, wet kiss to Tucker Carlson? Did you guys see this article in today's Wall Street Journal? It'll be prominently featured over the weekend. We got Inside the Strange New World of Tucker Carlson. Don't let the headline fool you. This is a puff piece, as we call it in the industry. A massive puff piece on how fantastic and wonderful and cool Tucker Carlson is, living there in his cabin in the woods, way far away from everything, and yet trying to have a footprint, especially on the international scene. It's it's like 40 pages long. The reporter went up to Maine, spent 5 hours with Tucker Carlson, and came back with this masterpiece, which conveniently Rupert Murdoch decides to run, just as it's quite obvious in every way, shape, or form that he lost and Tucker won and Trump won and Rupert lost and Fox News lost. So, I wonder what we'll be seeing from the likes of Fox News. I'll tell you what, everyone who's not at Fox News and is not watching Fox News, we all just won, didn't we? Reminder, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you share, you like, you hit the bell so you know when I'm here every single day, because you know what? It's really important right now. I'm one of those people who used to be over there on the other side, and we're streaming here and we're growing and growing because I'm here every day for you. And I'm talking the real talk, right? There's nobody going through my scripts. In fact, there are no scripts. There's no one micromanaging the words that come out of my mouth. Not that there ever were. I mean, I've been known to get myself in a few little situations, right? Because I actually tell you the truth. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. And what you see is what you get. And that's not always the case, shall we say. In most of the media which is controlled by some kind of top, big head honcho, the big boss, so to speak. I mean, Tucker and Rupert, they had their thing before, right? And don't forget, it's not just Rupert, it's the boys, it's the family, it's everyone at Fox News. And I'm not here as an apologist for Tucker. I often disagreed with him. I often still disagree with him. But you know what? Credit to him for going out on his own. I mean, he may not have had a choice. I know how that feels. But the point is, it's really good not to have any strings attached. And I get a real kick out of Rupert desperately crawling back, asking for forgiveness from Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson. The next one that he's going to kiss some you-know-what to and for would be Don Jr. This is Don Jr. singing the praises of the next potential candidate for president in 2028. We saw him on stage last night. He had me crying. I mean, it was fantastic. JD Vance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch Don Jr.
He's an incredible pick. I think he's an incredible guy with an amazing story, both in business and in life. And I think it's just going to be an incredible person to help unify this country.
Incredible story and an incredible patriot. So he was not the pick, shall we say, of the establishment. He was not the pick of Rupert Murdoch, but he was the pick of Don Jr. Don Jr., who's not been allowed on Fox News, apparently, in almost a month. I mean, they squeezed him on a couple times this week because it's kind of a big news cycle, right? They kind of needed him at that point. But, he actually had not been on since May. Very interesting. So there's this new puff piece, a very new puff piece. And I'd say there's something else we got to talk about. And that's the headline in the Wall Street Journal today. This is Rupert Murdoch and the Murdoch family's admission. Guess what? They lost this round. This is the headline. I want to share it with you. How Trump won back complete control of the GOP. I opened my paper and saw that this morning and thought, you know what? He did it. He did it. With Fox News against him, with the entire establishment against him, with 91 indictments against him. He did it. Really incredible. But the war goes on, okay? So the Trump family at war effectively, if you ask me, with Fox News, given what Don Jr. has been through. You got Rupert at the convention. This is interesting. There's a report that CNN put out showing how Rupert and Tucker had to be in the same room at some little cocktail shindig last night. That was kind of funny. They had kind of a close encounter. Good thing you ran the puff piece, Rupert. Good thing. It's very funny. I mean, well played, Tucker Carlson. I'll give you that. Well played, Tucker. Well played, Don and Kimberly. Kimberly, don't forget, used to work there as well. Well played, Donald Trump. The question now is it a Cold War? Is it a full-on thawing out of the situation? I mean, don't forget what happened to the ratings last time. Fox News turned on Trump, and you guys noticed. And you guys came other places and went other places. You came over here, thank you very much, because you knew that you were going to get the truth. I mean, we may not have all the bells and whistles and all the music and all the stingers and all the graphics and all the, but you know what we have? Authenticity. And authenticity matters right now. There are more players in this game. Fox does not have a monopoly on things like they once did. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, make sure you like, do all that for me. I'm here for you. Every day committed to making sure we have a chance of getting the actual truth out, because I've seen it on the other side. I've seen all of it. You know what? I've been covering this business for 20 years. I've been on the front lines of every major story, politically and economically. And I've seen all the shenanigans that go on behind the scenes. And it's why I wanted to do this and start this program and be independent and on my own for all of you guys. It's also why I started 76 Research, 76research.com with my dear friend Rob Horton. We started this because he's also been on the front lines of every major market move for the last 20 some odd years. And he's worked at big institutions running billions of dollars. And I said, Rob, you know what? It's not right for your everyday folks. They need transparency. They need real research that they can invest on. And so we created 76 Research with that in mind. You can go to 76research.com, sign up for the 76 report. You can also go to 76report.com for just $1. Code word dollar, DOLLAR. Type that in and get this. It's our gift for you right now for the month of July in honor of Independence Day, in honor of everything that's going on, for goodness sakes, and just in honor of the fact that I want in some way to be able to give back to you guys so much of what you have afforded me. So go to 76 Research, type in code word dollar, the best, most honest, most transparent research in this business. It's really important right now that you invest. I don't care if it's just $3 a day or $5 a week. Start, automate it. So that it just comes right out of your account and you don't even see it. That's the best way to do it. We got lots of inflation here. The only way to combat it, I kid you not, is to take this into your own hands. So 76research.com, code word dollar at the checkout.